I loved the way Baker Mayfield handled himself on and off the field yesterday, and I love the way he handled himself last week. Because when he was asked if Hue gave Cincinnati any strategic advantage because he knew Baker's game, which is baloney because he knew next to nothing about Baker's game, did he have an advantage? And Baker said, no, ... just no. Just say no, Baker. And you said yes, that you would give them some advantage. Yes. And guess what? Baker went in there and took it all out on the Cincinnati Bengals in the first half. He goes 17 of 22 for 245 in the first half.
Yes.
3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 5 of 6 on third down. Game is over at halftime. It should have been 28-0. Bengals scored with seconds left in the first half to make it 28-7. And basically, the Browns just ran out the clock and ran the football through the second half.
I mean, you had to be impressed with him, Skip. I mean, they were 5 for 5 in the red zone. That's something you see from a Drew Brees-led team or Kansas City or the Rams. But to go 5 for 5 with a rookie quarterback in the red zone on the road, considering they hadn't won a road game in how many years, Skip? So that you had to be impressed. But, Skip, I just think the thing is that you should especially if you're going to hold the quarterback to a different standard, if he's judged by a different standard. Now, if you see a defensive back or defensive lineman, offensive lineman, but you said you expect to see the quarterback be on their best behavior at all times. We can't pick and choose.
His team loved it. Trust me.
Skip, just because somebody loved it doesn't make it right.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
so
Jenny, you remember that document?
What do you mean? It works for Baker.
So Hue Jackson tries to PR it when the game ends, and he tries to run to Baker on the field and tries to send the message to everybody, we're cool. You're not cool. And what did Baker do? He did the gentleman's. He went gentleman for a little bit. He accepted the handshake. He shook his hand back. But when you went to try to hug him, he just pulled away because he doesn't want to hug. He wants no conversation. He didn't want anybody to get any vibe or feeling that it's all okay because it's not okay.
It's okay.